In this video, I will share something about statistics for Canada study permit, applications and the refusal, especially for 2024. Uh, 2024, especially towards the ending of the year, was a very difficult time for study permit approval. It was tough because a lot of people had, multiple refusal, and at some point, a lot of persons gave up and they said, you know what? I'm not going to try Canada again. I've done all my best and the approval is not just coming. At this point in time, I'm going to try some other countries. Some persons are contemplating looking at European countries. I don't know if some persons are considering going to Asia or some other African countries for their studies. But in this video, I was going through the Canadian immigration website and I was looking at the approval rate for different countries. So for that, whether Nigeria, India, Ghana, Bangladesh, and I saw something very striking that I wanted to share with you guys in this video. This will give you an idea of what happened in 2024 in terms of the Canada study permit approval rate. So what happened is that some country got a downgrade in terms of the approval rate, and then some other countries got, their approval rate increased. So those are some of the things I will explore in this video. And if you're no longer interested to, if Canada is no longer your option, then you are free to click off from this video. But if you still have in mind to learn more about Canada, and if you still want to give a try to 2025, then you should you should watch this video to the very end. Now, whether these statistics in terms of the approval rate for certain country is going to go up or increase in 2025, that is something we don't know. But my guess is that this approval rate may remain the same, especially now that the whole study permit study permit, the total number of study permit approval is going to be reduced. It was reduced in 2024. That is going to continue in 2025, and then I'll share with you all of those different statistics, the number of people that got study permit approved, rejected, and then I'll pick up from there. So I'll share my screen, and then you learn more about some of these different mind-blowing statistics about Canadian immigration for the year, I'll say 2023, 2024, and some part of 2022. So this is the Canadian immigration website, and it is though this was released on February of 2024, but the statistics are, it is very surprising. Later in the video, I'll talk about this article from Border Pass. So this particular article was released sometime in June of 2024. The thing about these statistics is that usually from January to June, then from June to December, the statistics are kind of, in a fairly similar rate in terms of the approval rate and the refusal rate. There's a very interesting table I'm going to show in this article later on. But let's look at this article, statistics from Canadian immigration. Now, this covers data or study permit applications from January of 1st, 2022 to January 31st of 2024, okay? Now, in 2022, the total number of study permit applications received from India alone, 318,000, and then that increased slightly in 2023 to about 325,000. Nigeria was 39,000 in 2022, but 2023 that has doubled, right? This is just for 2024 all the way until January 31st. Okay. Now let's go down. Now you will see that from study permit applications received in 2022 alone, 713,000, and that increased by almost 20% to 919,000 in 2023. Okay. Now, let's look at the number of study permits that were issued, that were approved. Okay, let's scroll down and look at the number of study permits approved. Yeah, this is kind of where I want to start from. Okay, now the number of study permits that were approved, refused, withdrawn. Okay, in 2022, okay, Indian was 189,000 that was approved. Approval rate for India was 54% in 2024. 2022, I mean, and they had a total of 356,000 study permits, and then that's the total number of applications that were received, including those that were approved, refused, and all that. Then, if you look at the total number of study permit approved, India was 189,000 and Nigeria was only 13,000 in 2022. The grant total study permit approved was 411,000, and then all other countries combined 137,000, and then India alone was 189,000, and then all other countries, you can see the smaller numbers. You can see here, approval rates 54%. Nigeria approval rate 38%. Okay. I know whether I'll make it easier. Okay. Then for Ghana, approval rate was 44% for 2022. Bangladesh 50%, Philippines 71%, China 78%. To go to 2023, approval rate for India has increased from 54% to 73%. And you can see here from 189,000 study permits that were approved now to 218,000 study permits that were approved. Okay. Nigerians, I would say, yeah, it increased in terms of the number of approval. 13,000 approved in 2022. And then the approval rate increased in 2023 to about 35%, and about 30,000 were approved. That's around double of the number of study permits. And then for Ghana, 45%. Okay. For Ghana, 2,000 approved in 2022, and then if you scroll down to 2023, 7,000. So that's almost like triple of the number of study permit approved. So you can see that in 2023 was the issue with the whole immigration saga. This is already this whole problem of trying to curb immigration and all that because of the total number of study permits that were approved in 2023. Now, 2022, total study permit approved, 411,000. 2023, study permit approved, 510,000. So it increased by almost 100,000 in 2023. Now, in 2024, okay, the statistics here is only for until January 31st, 2024. Okay, you can see here that the approval rate for Nigerians in the first month of 2023 it dropped significantly to 18%. From 35%, it dropped to 18%. From 70, let me start from 54%, it increased to 73% in India, and then increased to 71%. Okay, let's look at just how it happened to other countries. Philippines approval rate was 63%. It reduced to 56%. Okay. China, 71%. That technically just, it decreased. Okay. Then Algeria, Nepal, Ghana decreased to 25% from 45%. So you can see now that it was more of a situation. I don't know the kind of statistics that they use to, they do all of their permutations and combinations to know how to improve, to decide which country is going to have the highest approval rate. I don't know the statistics. I'm just showing you what's on their website. So whatever questions you have, you can put it in the comment section. If you have questions I cannot answer, please check the website. I'll try to put a link in the description. And then, you can see now that study permit approved in January 31st, only January 31st, about 30,000 was approved. Grand total or study permit approval, you see, altogether about 56% approval in 2022. In 2023, the approval rate increased to 60%. And then in January of 2024, approval rate was only 49%. Okay. So if you go to this article by Border Pass, now if you look at, this is the number of study permits ROCC decisions, okay, from January to June. Indian is around, close to 65,000 study permit decisions made between January and June. And then Nigeria is around, 22,000 or thereabout. And then in Ghana, and then you can see the curve, right? You can see how every other country is down. And then I'll go down. There's another very important graph where they showed, yes, this particular one is really where I want to dwell on. If you look at it overall, okay, study permit approval for France, okay, in January is for 2024, okay. The number is 67, 56, 95, 94, 92. So you can see that from April, that of France increased. China, in April, May, June, 93, 91%, 93%, right, for China, okay? And then for India, you can see here, 81%. And then in February, it increased to 91%, okay? So which means that if 10 persons apply for study permit, 9 persons get approval from India, and then 65%, 71, 83, 71. So overall, in the first 6 months of 2024, the approval rate for France, 90%, 86%, 83%, Philippines, 53%, okay? And then if you scroll all the way down to Nigeria here, okay, Nigeria, you can see here, okay, Nigeria, you can see here in January was 15%, February there was 13%, then 18%, 19%, 17, 19. Overall, in the first 6 months of the year, approval rate for Nigerians was only, I don't want this word only, okay? One thing I always say, they know what they're doing, it's their country, whatever decision they made, they make in terms of which country to improve study permit is their prerogative, right? But you can see here, 83%, right? And then most of the African countries, okay, let's start from here. Senegal, okay, Ivory Coast, of course, the even stay good, okay, 43%, right? No, I would say not even a lot of persons applying. Then Ghana, you can see here, 25, 36, 46. In May, it broke down to 11%. And in June, 15%. So overall, you can see here is around 28% approval in the first 6 months of the year. And you assume that that's going to go, all through the other part of the year. And then Cameroon, it can able see it able go to 9% here. And then overall 15%. And then here Pakistan 14%, Congo 40%. Okay. So when you look at this, what does it tell you? Okay. If you go back, if you go back, to what I was explaining before for Nigeria, 2022, 38%, and then it reduced in 2023 to 35%, and then boom, 81%. Then you can see here 54% for India. In 2023, it increased to 73, and then to 81%. So what does it tell you? Overall, I believe there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I don't know what is going to happen in 2025, but for those of you, especially those from Nigeria, in other countries, Ghana, that have gotten multiple refusals in 2024, you're thinking about, oh, is it going to remain the same in 2025? Possibly. A lot of things can change. And you want to apply again, definitely, really try and, put in your very best. I'll do a follow-up video to talk about what are some of the things that you can consider that will help improve your chances of getting approval as far as study permit application is concerned. But these statistics is very astonishing thing. When the full 2024 statistics is finally released, I will do a follow-up video on that to I'll do a follow-up video on that to look at what was the overall statistics for study permit as far as the whole of 2024 is concerned. So these were the issue but with study permit. So yeah, give it a try. If you have specific questions, put it in the comment section. Which country are you watching from? Did you apply in 2024? Was the application refused? Put it in the comment section. Are you planning to try in 2025? Put it in the comment section. And if you are looking for somebody to talk to one-on-one, there's going to be a link in the description. Check out the link and then reach out to me. I'm glad to help you in this journey. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.